I'll get. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I'm Miles, if you don't know already, and I'm gonna take the Zoom with Jamal today, as Josh has got prior engagements. So we will take the Zoom today. I'll tell you a little bit about what I do and how long I've been doing Forsage for and what it is. I currently play football, been playing football my whole life. So I've been blessed in that respect. I've never worked a 9 to 5, but obviously I've got a lot of friends and family that do. One of the reasons why I've got into Facade is because if I was to quit football today, I would have to go and get a 9 to 5. I would have to go and get a job because not saying I haven't made money through football, but I haven't made enough that I can just stop playing and maintain my lifestyle or even enhance my lifestyle. And that's something that I would love to do. I don't want to downgrade in lifestyle if I can help it. Yeah, I've been doing Facade for 2 months. And to be honest, it's been nothing but positivity. The people that's involved, the help that I've been given, the people that's in the groups, we try and help each other as much as we can. And it's just positive. As I said, my main thing I would say to people that don't know or are trying to or are new into getting into Visage is that you should learn it. Don't just come into it, and I would say don't just come into it and think, yeah, I've just put my money into something and let's hope to make money. Know what you're doing and try to understand what you're doing, because once you understand the opportunity, I have no doubt that you're going to take it very, very, very seriously. But a lot of people come into programs like this and they want to get rich quick and they don't put the effort in and they don't even understand it. I learned along the road about crypto. I never knew anything about crypto. I literally just knew about Bitcoin because I've got friends that's got Bitcoin and they've invested in Bitcoin and that stuff, but I never knew about, I didn't know that there were so many different cryptos. I didn't know that you could get a crypto card. I didn't know that you could withdraw your money. With a crypto card, you can turn crypto to pounds or currency. I didn't know none of that. I've learned that in the 2 months that I've been involved with Facade. So me, as I said, I'm more open to a lot more things. I don't really shut anything down. And if I'm going to get into something, I'm going to really give it my all, because I feel like in this day and age, you got to be careful what you shut down, because the thing you shut down might be the one that changes your life. And not saying that everyone's not happy with their life, but I'm sure if everyone had the chance to enhance their life or even better your life, I'm sure you would. And the thing is, you need to know what you want from this as well. Like, this can be many things. Like, Facades can be many things. It could be that you want to pay your mortgage off. It could be that you want to buy a car, you want to go on holiday. There's so many things that this thing can give you, but it's just about understanding what you're doing and wanting it enough. I think there's a lot of people, as I said, that's in Facade that they don't understand it and they come along for a little while and then they just stop because they don't get it. I'll tell you a little bit how I got involved in Facade. Jamal was my friend. I was doing another network marketing program to do with a supplement. It wasn't Herbalife, because I know everyone knows about Herbalife. I've got a lot of friends in Herbalife. But it wasn't that, it was something else which Josh introduced me to. We did quite well in it. I currently still take the supplement now, but the product was good, but the business side of it was terrible. We was putting in so much effort and work, and the returns that you got for it, it didn't really make no sense. It made sense. After a couple of years, you would have made a lot of money if you kept at it. So I'm happy that I done that, because it showed me like kind of like the blueprint of like multi-level marketing. So I'm happy that I done that. So me and Josh were just thinking like we're putting in so much work to do with this supplement, and the returns we got, it just didn't make sense. Like the company took the majority of the money, you still got, I don't know, your 10% or whatever you got, but it just didn't make no sense. So I approached Jamal to get involved in the supplement I was doing, and he said he wasn't really interested. It was a good thing, but he just wouldn't have the audience to push it to. So it's understandable. Then he told me about Forsage, but I was all in with this other supplement thing. I never shut it down. I was open to him. I said, listen, I will do it, but I just can't do it now because I'm all in with this supplement that we're doing. He said, no worries, I'll phone you back in a couple of weeks and we can talk about you joining in Facade. So he phoned me back. I was on the same vibe, was just taking long. I said, bro, like I can't, man. I'm just doing this thing. It's going well. I'm making money. So I'm not really, I don't really want to I can't juggle both of them at the same time, basically. He said, you know what, you're just taking long. I'm going to open your account for you. So we did. And I think at the time, it was at $6 to open X3, level 1 on X3, and $6 to open level 1 on X4. We'll get into that. Jamal will give you a visual of what X3 and X4 is. We'll explain in depth so everyone understands what that means. So I said, all right, cool, you can open it. Put me in a WhatsApp group. I muted it. I didn't take no notice of it. And for, I don't know, for about 2 weeks to a month, I didn't even look into the group. Then I had, you know, like when you, I don't know if anyone's muted a WhatsApp group, but you see loads of message in there. One day I just saw there was so much message in this group, and I was thinking, what's going on in this group? Like, what's really going on in there? Let me just take a look. So I took a look, and then there's someone that said, oh, I just made 60 grand. Then someone else said, oh, I made 40 grand. And then someone else said, oh, I made 22 grand. So I phoned Jamal straight away. I said, bro, like, these people are lying, ain't they? They ain't making this type of money. Like, this is a lie. I can't lie. This is a lie. Then he was like, bro, I told you to get involved in this. I told you to do it. So I said, so when he told me that, I was like, okay, I'm all ears now. You need to explain to me how do I start making 60 grand? I need to know, like, what do I got to do? Do you get what I'm saying? How do I get involved in this now? Because my ears are open. I've seen that there's money to be made in this, or you can make money through Forsage. So now I need to know how I'm going to make money and what have I got to do. So I started talking to people, getting people on board, but it didn't hit me until Jamel came to my dad's house and signed my dad and my stepmom up. And basically, that's when it got really real, because I saw his account and he made, in 65 days, he made $110,000, and he made that off £50. I know this sounds so surreal. I always say this, it sounds so, how the hell did you do that? But obviously we'll get into that in a bit. So I'm thinking, bro, like, you've made that much in 2 months off of a £50 investment. Like, it's so hard to believe, but that's what he's done. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and I'm thinking, this is why I'm saying people have to understand what Facade is, because if you're making that type of money, I don't know what people do in the group, but I don't know what people do on the Zoom. They could do anything and make a lot of money. I'm not sure, but to be making $110,000 in 65 days. No one's too cool for that. Like no one's too cool to be not even listening to how you can. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's why I say I don't know if everyone understands what this is and the type of money you can make. Obviously, the program's just been extended to Tron. That's another crypto we use, exactly the same program as the Ethereum one, but it's just used with Tron. And me and Jamal was talking the other day, and even if you get one payment on level 15 on the Tron one, which is the top one, that's 50 grand. So you get one payment a year, that's 50 grand. That's more than someone's yearly wage. You can get that once, but really you're due it 3 times and then it recycles. As I said, we'll get into the ins and outs of it, but this is the type of money you can be making in this program. Do you get what I mean? So I'm very strong on people understanding what you got to do and what Forsage is, because I truly believe, I don't think everyone understands it. I don't think everyone gets it, because if you get it, you're going to think this is a gold mine. As I said, I was doing the supplement, the other multi-level marketing program, and I had to wait to get my money with that. I had to wait till the end of the month to get my money. With Facade, it's instant payments. It's not, you don't have to wait. You're getting it straight away. It's instant payments you're getting. That's another perk to it. Do you know what I mean? And comparing the two, as I said, there was a company with that one, which, as I said, they take the majority of the money and then they give you your commissions. With this, there's no company. There's no middleman to control it. There's no middleman to run off with the money or whatever. It's smart contracts on the blockchains and different algorithms. So it's different computers that run the program. So put it this way, the smart computers that basically tell other computers, okay, he's done that, now he needs to get paid this. So there's no one that can run away with the money because it's peer-to-peer transactions as well. So as I said, I'm so happy I've done the other thing, because it gave me a better insight on what multi-level marketing is and what this is, just a gold mine to any other one that I've ever known, because you're getting full commissions and there's no one that controls this, and it's all on your own effort. So if you put the effort into this, you can make a lot of money. If you sit there, you're not going to make no money. So it's all on the individuals, and there's no one that's telling you what to do either. You're your own boss. So that's one thing I've always wanted to be. I wanted to be my own boss. Obviously, I'm at football. There's someone that can put me in the team and take me out the team. There's someone that's got to tell me, yeah, you're playing in this position, or you got to do this. And sometimes it gets, do you know what I mean? Sometimes I think, I don't always want to be told what to do. Do you get what I'm saying? With this, I'm my own boss. No one can't tell me what to do. I can do whatever I want to do. I could take the money out if I want to take it. I spend the money if I want to take it, or I could save it. There's no one telling you what to do. And that's what I love about this. So what I want to do is I want to pass you over to Jamel, so he can take you through Forsage and maybe speak a little bit about his experiences and give you a visual of what Forsage is and break it down so everyone's got a better understanding, because sometimes on the Zooms I know it's a bit overwhelming. There's a lot of information that's put in. So yeah, I'm going to pass you over to Jamel.
Thank you, Miles. I'm Jamel, as some of you know, and I joined the Forsage program on the 5th of the 5th this year. And in 60 days, I made like $200,000. The person who introduced me to this program, I think he's on this call as well. He tried to tell me about it for a while, and I was like, oh, I'm not really up for that. I was doing another program. I was like, I'm not really up for that. And I was taking long, just like Miles was, so he paid for me. So that's where I got that idea from, to pay for Miles instead of waiting, because I was paid for. So obviously I just basically shared the love, like I got the love shared to me, innit? So I built a team, which we're doing now. Everyone's participating, everyone's helping each other to grow. and you earn income for helping others make money. It's literally that simple. You earn income for helping others make money. Now I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see the actual program. There's two parts to the program. So this part here is the Ethereum, and there's another part which is Tron. Obviously, we'll get into that in a second, but there's actually two programs within the one program. So obviously, you download the app on your phone, and you can enter into either or both. Now, this is the Forsage Ethereum platform. This is the platform that I joined on the 5th of the 5th. And as you can see here, I don't know if you can see the cursor, it says underneath the number 18, it says $211,000. Now, I earned that because we teamed up, we helped each other to grow, we built a team. I've told 18 people personally. So it's not like you have to go and tell hundreds or thousands or millions of people. You don't have to tell millions of people. You only have to tell a few and help your few tell a few and your few tell a few, and just continuously grow the group as large as you possibly can. Now, at the top, you see it says all participants. There's 945,000 participants within the program. There's 290 joined in the last 24 hours. There is 805,000 participants that have earned Ethereum. There is also 310 million US dollars that's been earned within the Forsage community. Now, I'm number 71,998. I've sponsored 18 people. I've made $211,000, but I tell people the price fluctuates because you're getting paid in Ethereum, which is a cryptocurrency. So I've earned 548 coins from this program, which is equivalent today on the market at $211,000. Obviously, you can set yourself a goal. I set myself a goal. I'm 25% in so far. There's an X3 program and an X4 program. So there's two programs that you can earn from within the program. So Forsage X3 is based on personal referrals. So for instance, my 18 referrals, that is what it's based on only. I've earned $79,000 in that part of the program. And in the X4, which is the community base, which is the whole of Forsage itself, I've earned $132,000, which is equivalent to 342 coins. Now, this is the X3 up here. As you can see, there's 12 boxes in this program. So it's based on your personal referrals. So as you can see, I've told 18 people, which is the same 18 people that is going to be going through with me in the program. I've cycled 27 times. What a cycle means is every time you fill the 3 dots underneath a box, it will start again. Like this one here is blank, this one here is blank, because it started again, which means it's been filled 3 times with 3 individuals and it's recycled. So I've done that 27 times. As you can see, 13 people press the next one. I've done it 17 times and so forth and so on and so forth and so on. You can also get, let me explain this one, which will be the easiest one to show. This one here, number 12. So number 12, I opened, but as you can see at the bottom, none of my people have reached here yet. But I've obtained the dot in there. I haven't cycled, but I've had one payment of 51.2 ETH from here already. That is because somebody I referred, who referred someone, who referred someone, that person probably came in with a lot of money, because I don't know who this individual is, came in with a lot of money and obviously went all the way up to the top. So obviously I've got this box open. Maybe the person who referred him doesn't have that box open, so he's not entitled to the payment. So you have to open the boxes to be entitled to the payment. Now, each box has a number in it. The number is just a representation of how much Ethereum it will cost you to open that slot. Now, every level doubles in price. So if you think, okay, 0.025 Ethereum will allow you to open the first box. Now, when you open the first box, you're going to team up with 3 people, let's say. You don't have to do 18. You can do more, you can do less. It's your choice. So you team up with 3 people. Now, once you team up with 3 people, that will give you 1 cycle. You will have 3 people referred. The system will pay you the first dot, 0.025, and the second dot, 0.025. Now you have 0.05. The last person restarts it. So you can use the money that you just made to upgrade to the next level. Now, when you team up with your free, they're going to team up with their free and their free and their free and so on, so forth and so on. Every time that happens, you'll be able to move up, and so will your team. Now, you only have to do this 12 times to be able to open all the 12 slots. So you get free, you help them get free, you help them get free, you help them get free, and you keep doing it, and you will be able to move up every single slot. It doesn't just stop there. You still continuously get paid. As you can see, I've opened 12 and I'm still getting paid from 11 because I've cycled, which means I've had free payments here, and now I'm due another free. So it's cycled once, it's cycled once. So as you can see, you're still 17. You're still getting paid from the levels once they're open. So once they're open, you don't have to press any buttons anymore. You just got to help your team grow. That is literally all you have to do, is help your team grow. Or you can go and sponsor more people if you want. It's obviously up to you. This is just the X3. Now, the X4, this is what everybody loves. This part here is just, it's insane. So the X4 has 6 dots underneath it. Now, the same amount, 0.025. So all the slots are the same price as the slots up here. The only difference is this is not just based off of your effort. It's also based off of your team's effort and the people above you and the people who came in before you and the people who are coming in after you. And it's just a whole community of Forsage. Now, the same 18 people I've referred, I've cycled 4 times on this one. Now, the way this works is very simple. Top 2 dots go up into the system somewhere and allocated to wherever they are, wherever the algorithm decides that they need to go. Then the next 3 dots at the bottom, there's 4 at the bottom, but the next 3, whether it doesn't have to be in a specific order, it's just the next 3 dots to come at the bottom go to your wallet. So you're going to get 3 times the amount that's in the box. The last one restarts it all over again. So you get 3 out of the 6 that come to you, and it's the 3 bottom ones that you get that come to your wallet. Now, you only need 2 of them. You only need 2 payments of 0.025 to open the next slot. So the next 0.025, you can withdraw it if you want, or you could save it towards the next level. That's what we recommend. You compound it and compound it and compound it, because obviously you'll be able to open the levels faster if you don't spend the profits that you make and you keep it in the system and try and get yourself to the top to get as much income as you can. Now, it's the same scenario. You tell your free, it's the same free. You help your free get free, their free get free, and it will fill up. Some people don't want to do the top half. They just say, oh, I just want to do the bottom half. So then you just participate in the bottom half alone. You can just do, like, for instance, 2 get 2, get 2, get 2, and do it that way instead. Or you can do the free get free and maximize the full system, which obviously I recommend you do, because if you're going to tell 2, you might as well tell 3. Do you know what I mean? Now, same scenario. This has gone blank, number 8, as you can see here. Number 8 is 3.2 Ethereum. It's blank, which means it's been filled, all the dots. Like this, number 7 has 1 more. It has 1 more, then it's going to go blank like this one. And I've cycled 3 times on that. That means this has been filled up 3 times. Now, as you can see, number 12, the top 2 dots, they don't go to me. They go into the system wherever they're allocated upwards. The next 3 come to me. Obviously, I've been paid 2 of these already. And I have 1 more to come on level 12. And then the last one will restart it for it to continue going around again. So it's a very simple program. You get free, you help them get free, you help them get free. If you can get 5, you help them get 5, you help them. However you are capable of doing the task, it's a very simple task. You get open the slots as much as you can. You team up with others who do the same. And obviously we earn Ethereum while we do this. Now the dots at the bottom, obviously different colored dots represent different type of situation. So obviously partner invited by you is this color. So obviously all of these colors were partners that were invited by me. As you can see, there's more than 18 on here. And that's because people are going through the system and multiple times. They're earning multiple times. So obviously you're going to get more dots than you would think that's actually, you've actually sponsored. Now, the blue dots are bottom overflow. So that means people coming in from later on, they're coming in and they're moving up the slots. They end up falling into other people's pay legs. Now you got the overflow from up. Now these dots here, this color here, this is dots that are coming from above. So they're not coming from me or my team. They're coming from somebody who we have no idea who they are. And as you can see, I received 1 of them on level 12 and it paid. So it was a bottom overflow and a top overflow that actually helped me get more payments on level 12. It wasn't nothing to do with me. I woke up to it. And it can happen to everybody as long as you're within. If you're in the program and you're opening the slots, it can happen to you as long as you do the task that's required to obviously get the payments, which is open the slots and team up. Open the slots and team up. Because if you do that, you're going to earn phenomenal income. Like, I've done it. This is the first program. Then Facade has obviously opened a second program, which is called Tron. It's Forsage Tron. So it's the same. You log in exactly the same place. So you go to forsage.io, or you go back to the person who obviously introduced you here, and they will give you the link to join obviously the team, and they will put you in the necessary WhatsApp groups, Telegram groups and stuff like that. Now, this is Forsage Tron. So this started about a week ago. I think it's about 8 days ago, 8 or 9 days ago. Now, at the moment, there's 94,000, so there's less than 100,000 participants right now. This is early days. This is pre-launch. 5,300 have joined in the last 24 hours. Participants have earned 414 million Tron so far. Participants have earned 11 million US dollars at the moment. Now you see I'm ID 3,716. I've teamed up with 9 so far, and I've made $20,000 from this, which is equivalent to 725,000 Tron coins. And the X3 program, obviously we explained how that worked. The X4 program, we explained how that worked. It's exactly the same. It's just that they're allowing you to have 2 incomes from 2 coins within the same program. So if you already have a team in your Ethereum program, you could simply just move them over to the Tron as well, and now you're both earning double the income rather than just the one, which makes more sense, to be honest. If you're here to make money, then why not have 2 instead of 1? Now, on the X4 program, as you can see here, I've made 19. Most of my income has come from X4 and not X3. I've only made $1,000 in X3, and I've made 20,000 in X4. Now, why is this? This is simply because you open the slots. Same thing, you open the slots. I've opened up to level 13, and as you can see, I've told 9 people, and we're moving as a group through the levels one by one. Now, you can, as you can see, look, blue dots, this is from below. This is people coming into the program. So now it is early days. It's very early days. So if you're getting the opportunity to see this now, or someone's invited you, they've invited you at the beginning of something that is going to be absolutely crazy. It's going to be absolutely crazy, because obviously we explained how all this works. It's exactly the same as the Ethereum. The only difference is the amount that is in the box, obviously, because you're using a different coin. You're using a Tron coin. Now, it is a lot cheaper for this to participate than it is for the Ethereum one, simply because the coin's cheaper. The coin's 3 cents or something like that per coin. So obviously it's about $6 to get in to start this program. So it's, you know what I mean? It's not outreachable to everybody in the globe. Like literally everyone in the world can participate in this for $6 and start with $6. You team up with your 3, they get $6, and you can move up the levels. And as you know, you start earning more income and more income and more income. Now, this is pre-launch because there's something called Facade X Gold coming. Now, people are getting ready for this because obviously it's going to be big, because obviously if you're in now, then you're already in and positioned and earning already to even be able to participate in this next part, rather than someone who's going to be coming in after all of us guys. Once it's already launched and we're introducing it to people, we're already in, because we're going to be in from the beginning. Now, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. As you can see, I'm on level 13. I've been compounding my Tron to be able to open as many levels as I can, so I can get paid on the higher levels. And obviously when the second part of the program opens, the X Gold, I can come in a lot heavier than if I was to just wait for it to open. So obviously people right now, they're building like crazy. They're telling their friends, their family. It doesn't cost much to get in. You download an app called Token Pocket on your phone. You add the wallets. One's Ethereum, one's Tron. You load it with however much you want to load it with. and then you join the program. Then you team up with others to do the same. Now, these boxes do not expire. So you will have an income for the rest of your life. Literally, you'll have it. As long as you got internet and you know your password, you have income for the rest of your life. And there's probably, I don't know if there's people on this call, but I know that there's people on this call who have made some phenomenal amounts of income. Not just me, there's people in our teams that have made more than I have. And it's literally what you put in, you get out. It's not like with these other programs or work where you put a lot of effort in and you don't get what you deserve for your effort. Because you want to make $1 million, you put £1 million worth of effort in this, you're going to get £1 million back, or dollars, or whatever currency that you're in. You go to your job and you do £1 million worth of effort, your boss makes $1 million, you might just make a couple thousands. And it's the truth. This is the truth. This is the real life truth of how we all have to live. And the internet and the blockchain and cryptocurrency has changed the world, definitely, without a doubt. And it's continuously going to keep changing the world. So yeah, obviously get back to the person who referred you here, and you can talk to them and they will help you get on board and show you how it all works out, add you to the groups and that.
Yeah, thanks, Jamal. Now I want to open the floor to anyone that's got any questions that they want to ask. You can either unmute your mic, or you can put the question in the group and we can read the questions out. Because I don't really like people coming off not knowing what they're doing or not with clarification.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. This is Shaz. My cousin Lenny brought me in. I'm based in America right now. This is the second Zoom chat that I've been on. I was on one last night that was American based, but I want to see what you lot over there in the UK have going on to see which is a better option for me. And how does that work in terms of the currency exchange? I know we're dealing with cryptocurrency, and I'm already on the American dollar side, but where does that sit with you guys?
Obviously, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. It's obviously when you withdraw your crypto, it goes into the national currency of whatever country you're in, because you're good. There's apps that you can connect your bank account to, and you can just load it straight into your bank, or crypto cards you can get where you can load it onto the crypto card and spend it that way, or you can use it and buy vouchers and go to the stores with the vouchers. So obviously there is multiple ways that you can obtain your money. It just depends on your preference, to be honest.
Okay, thank you.
Raise my hand. I just see a question come in the group. How does withdrawals work, and is there a withdrawal fee? I'll touch on that a little bit. So there's different ways you can take your money out. There's multiple different ways. As Jamal just said, you can link it to your bank account and put the money straight in your bank account. But depending on the amount that you put in your bank account, would have been exchange. Say that again?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, so yeah. Depending on what bank account, depending on how much you put in from the program, will depend on how much tax you'll get. So obviously we've done some research, and obviously Josh has gone to his accountant and said what tax bracket would it be in, and it comes under capital gains tax. So you'll get 20% tax on that money. But if you're putting little amounts like 500, 1,000, I doubt the taxman's gonna come and get you for that. I doubt they'll even see that. But it just, if you want to transfer like 100,000 or 50,000 or even 20,000, I feel like you would have to declare that, because that's a lot of money to be just putting in your bank without it not getting seen. Do you get what I mean? Or there's another option where you can, there's crypto cards where you can spend it on the crypto card, so you don't have to pay no tax, and leave it in your e-wallet and spend it with just a crypto card. So there's no tax you would have to pay. But if you're not comfortable doing that, you can put it in your bank account. Or there's crypto cards where you can go to the cash machine and withdraw money also. So Jamal done a video not too long ago of him withdrawing money from the cash machine, putting the crypto card in the cash machine and taking the currency out, taking pounds out. So yeah, I hope that helps.
Sorry guys, can I ask a question?
Yeah, no problem.
I want to say good presentation anyway. Yeah, what it is, I'm on Forsage anyway, just on X4 as an investor and that, but I want to jump on Tron. Do I have to go to my person that brought me on in the first place?
Yeah. Go back to the person who brought you on. We recommend that, innit? Obviously, we don't like, what do you call it, vulturing.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, cool. No, I just want to jump on it because I'm on Facade anyway, so I might as well jump on this as well.
Yeah, of course. That's what I mean. If you're already on Facade, it just makes sense to do both. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and compound everything together. Yeah. All right, nice one. But keep up the good work. Is this the first Zoom I've done?
No. We do Zoom.
No, we've been doing it for probably a month now.
Okay.
Month now, innit? Yeah, we've been doing it for about a month now. I'll say.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
No problem.
Nice. Yeah, thanks. Oh, sorry. You know that app you was on about? Is it on iOS?
It's Token Pocket, yeah.
Yeah.
Some people's devices, it just depends on your device. Obviously, there's a few apps that you can download and do the program on, innit? But Token Pocket seems to be the one that works on majority of phones, innit?
Okay, yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? And then obviously you can have both your wallets on your Tron wallet and your Ethereum wallet on the same app and just go into vice versa.
Okay, so what? Oh, so I can put my obviously I'm on Trust Wallet anyway, but I could just move that to Tron.
Yes, you can have your token, put in your 12 words. So when you open the Token Pocket, it will say create an account or I already have one. Import it, put your 12 words in, and it will bring up the same wallet into the Token Pocket.
All right, cool. Thank you. All right, that's me done. Thank you, guys.
Is there any more questions? I know there must be some people with questions.
I'll just say to my cousin, Shaz, in America, sign up. Stop the long thing, yeah? Just do it. Yeah? Give me a call later on and we'll sort it out, like how you called me late last night, you know what I mean? And I told her about it and she's jumped and showed her due diligence in that way. So, yeah, funds up that way. And yeah, we'll sign up. And for you asking about the way we can exchange the dividends of the Forsage, there is cards and stuff that you can transfer, like they already said. So yeah, man, just jump on it, man. Whoever has it, get on it, man.
Here's the next question. Is there a conflict if I did both sides of the coin or it's just one and done?
What do you mean?
So if I join, jump up on with you lot, right? And then I'm still here and I had another invitation for a next group based here. It doesn't make sense to do both, correct? One or the other?
Well, it's entirely up to you, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
It's everyone's own. We just say to people that obviously this is how it works, and obviously if you want in, we'll show you how it works and that, and we'll bring you on board and give you all the information you need, put in the groups, help you build a team and stuff like that. But it's up to each individual, isn't it? Obviously there's other teams out there. Obviously I know some people do like to look at multiple teams before they join, and there's nothing wrong with that. Obviously you pick the team that you feel that you're best suited to join, isn't it?
Okay. Thank you.
I was gonna say something as well. Sorry, I don't know. Sorry. I was gonna say as well. The way I looked at it when I first joined, obviously at that stage I was getting more for my money with the Ethereum. £50 took you a longer way. Now it's Ethereum's gone up in price, so the amount you get for £50 is a lot less than when I joined. But the way I looked at it, when I was approaching family members, friends, or whoever I was approaching, the people that I spoke to, I knew that they would, the amount they had to put in, I knew that they would waste that in their day-to-day life. So whether I'm talking to my friend or whoever, £50, I'm not saying it's not a lot of money. It is a lot of money to some people. But to the people that I approached, I knew that they would waste that. So when I was talking to them, that's why they didn't have a problem in putting the money in, because they would maybe go out with their friends on the weekend and spend 50 quid. They might buy trainers with the £50. They might go out for a meal with the £50. So the reason why obviously they got involved also, because remember, it's a one-time investment. So if you're going to waste £50 or even go out with your friends for the £50, why would you not try and make some money from £50? It's a one-time investment. There's no monthly subscriptions. There's none of that. You put your one-time investment and compound the interest and get to level 12 or level 15. That's the goal, basically. And that's why I feel like in the world we live right now, fear stops a lot of people. I think when people don't know about something or something new comes up, they're hesitant. We're used to the way of our normal way of life, but sometimes I think you have to think outside the box, because if we just stick to the way that we're living, you're only going to get the same results. Like, as I said, like I played football my whole life, but the money that Jamal's made in 3 months, I would have never made that in 3 months playing at the level that I'm playing at. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? So I'm open to try and make that money. And another thing that I've realized while I'm getting into Forsage, timing. So just because he done it in 3 months, don't mean that I'm going to do it in 3 months. If it takes me 6 months, if it takes me 9 months, if it takes me a year, I don't care, just as long as I get there. Like, I just think that it's time. Everyone's time is different. When he initially told me to join, if I joined then, I don't think I would have took it as serious. I had to wait for him to make the money for me to join. Because if I joined and I saw how much money he had, I probably would have thought, this is just another one of them. Do you get what I mean? He had to make the money for me to see it. Then it made me think, whoa, this is the type of money you can make. Do you get what I mean? So it's all about timing as well. I think, as I said, I think it's all about timing and belief. Like, I really believe this is going to change a lot. Believe it's going to change a lot of people's lives. But it's all good me believing it, but they have to believe it. The people have to believe. Do you get what I'm saying? And understand it. So when you're talking to your people, you can explain it and you can understand it. When they're hitting you with questions, you can answer it. You don't have to come to me or Jamal or to someone else to answer the questions. And that's what it's about. Do you get what I mean? And then once you're comfortable enough to answer them questions, you can teach your people. Do you get what I mean? Just like I've learned this all from Jamal, just listening, watching the videos, doing my research. Do you get what I mean? So it's just about how much you want it. It's about how much you want it. Do you get what I mean? Is there any other questions that anyone wants us to clarify before we go? I'll just see someone put a question in. If I'm struggling to refer, would you recommend buying myself in higher levels to earn on X4 from bottom top overflow? Jamal, I'll let you take that.
Well, yeah, that would be a better option. Obviously, there's less people at the top, so there's more likely to get overspill from the higher levels than the lower levels, because most people are afraid to press those higher levels without no people. And that is really the truth of it. If you ain't got no people, what's the chances of you pressing the higher levels? You're probably not. But most people who do press the higher levels with no people do make money, because I've got accounts. I've actually opened an account because when we first started Facade, people was like, you can't make money without referring. It's a myth. So I opened an account and I left it. And many of my other team members have done the same thing to test it. And it was making thousands. And you never had nobody. But I opened it up to decent levels. That's the difference, because I had the money to do that and take that risk, because I wanted to see if it was true. Because obviously, if you find that if it is true, then you can tell people, okay, it does work, innit? But it's not like you get paid level by level. It's more randomized, innit? So obviously, if you got the higher ones open, you're more likely to get the dots in a higher one rather than a lower one, because you've got the higher ones and there's less people absorbing those, isn't it? At the bottom, level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's where majority of people who say, oh, okay, let me throw in a quick 200, see what happens, and don't do nothing. That's where most of those guys are. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, the builders, they're up more like 9s and 10s. Then the guys who've got a lot of money, they're usually at 12 or 15 because they've thrown the whole money at it. So it's better to come in at the higher levels if you want to be low. But yeah, that's just the truth. But obviously still network. I'm not saying don't network, bro. Come on, bro. Ring me, innit? Don't, we do freeway calls, whatever, bro. No, you're not gonna just sit back, bro. Not in ours. You know what it is anyway.
Yeah, and I would say the blueprint that obviously that we give is you sign 3 people, we help your 3 people, sign 3 people, you help and then they help their 3 people, sign 3 people. That's the blueprint that we use, because with that blueprint, everyone makes money and everyone's happy. Like if people sign everyone to their self, then that person potentially can make money, but then what about the people you're bringing in? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I think the majority of people that I've brought into this have made the minimum, I would say the minimum, double their money, the minimum. Everyone I brought in. And I've signed personally about 30 something people. Do you get what I mean? And obviously, under myself, I've only got 3 people. I've just given away 27, 28 people to other people that need them. But that's just me. That's how I done it. Do you get what I mean? Because I'm bringing in family and friends and I want everyone to make money. That's how I've done it. Not everyone does it like that. Do you get what I mean? Some people just sign everyone to themselves and they make a lot of money, but what about the people underneath them? Like, do you get what I'm saying? So, Big Girl, have you guys set yourself a target as in when you want to cash out? Is there an end goal? Go on, Jamal, you go first and I'll go after you. Go
Well, my end goal just to keep making more out of this, and it's non-stop, maximize as much as I can, to be honest. Like, I cash out when I want to. If I want to buy something, like, I do things like, I bought a new phone, you get me? There's something that I don't usually, like, I use my crypto. I bought a phone to show people. I'm not really a spender like that, to be honest. Like, we got other members in the group, in our team, that have bought houses and cars. So it's just, what do you want? It's your end game, really. My end game is just keep stacking generational wealth, build more income. There isn't really a spending period for me like that to cash out. I prefer assets.
And me personally, I'm not thinking about spending any money until I get to the top level. That's when I can start thinking, if I want to do anything with the money. All I'm thinking about is getting to them levels. Because what a lot of people do is they think about spending the money before they even make the money. So I need to make the money before I can spend it. Do you get what I'm saying? I ain't on the top level yet. So I need to get to the top level. So I'm not far, but I'm not thinking about touching no money until I get to that top level. I'm not getting no crypto cards. I'm not getting nothing like that, because I just think, me personally, it's just temptation to spend it. If I get any of them things, it's going to tempt me to spend the money. And I don't want to spend it before I get to the levels where I'm making the 100 grands and the 200 grands and all that stuff. Let me get that first, and then I can think about spending or doing whatever I'm going to do with it. So that's my mindset. Is there any other questions that anyone would like us to answer
Before
we go?
say something, obviously their experience, if you're in already. Hey, where's Vivian? my upline in Facade, I'm sure he's in here. How do I, can I unmute him? How do I unmute him? Or is he? Hi, Vivian, can you hear me? I don't think his mic's working. No more questions. Okay, guys, if there's no more questions, then we can call it a day. Let people get back.
Someone just put a question in. One sec. One more question. He said, I'm very new to all of this. How much do you recommend coming in with? Me personally, I don't tell people what to put in. I've had people put in £500. I've had people put in £50. It's all what you're comfortable with putting in. But the one thing I will say, it's only a one-time investment. So some people that might be skeptical might put in a little bit of money, and then once they realize they put in more money, once they realize they making money, they put in more money. So you're not limited to putting in money when you want to, but you just don't ever have to, because once you're in, you're in. Yeah, I don't never tell a person to put in how much to put in. I just say to them, put in whatever you're comfortable. And I've had so many different people put in different amounts of money, whether it's 500, whether it's 200, 100, 50. But I would say, one thing I will say, on the Tron side, your money goes a lot further because it's cheaper, if you get what I'm saying. So the levels that you can buy, you probably can buy more levels on the Tron side. But when I'm telling people, I tell them to sign up to both. So if you're saying I'm putting 200 in, I'm saying put 100 in Ethereum, 100 in Tron. If you're saying I'm putting 100 in, I'm saying 50-50. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I think it's good that you're in both programs. I don't think it's double income. Do you get what I mean? Like, I think it's good to be put into both programs, not just into the one program, if you get what I'm saying. But with the Tron side, I would say that where it's so early and it's cheaper, you probably get further with your money in that side. But Ethereum holds its value better. That's the difference. So there's perks to both. There's perks to both. Like, Ethereum is going up in value and it holds its value a lot better than Tron does. But with Tron, you're going a lot further in the program with less money. But it doesn't hold its value as good as Ethereum. So that's why I think it's good that you've got the option to go on the Tron side or the Ethereum side. I just advise to do both. Me personally. For me, I don't know. Yeah, so if there's any more questions, if there's no more questions, we're going to let everyone leave. Thank you for your time. Hopefully we can see you on the next Zoom, which is hopefully Sunday. And yeah, let's hope that if you ain't signed up already, you sign up. And one thing I would say as well, before everyone goes, just get as much people on the Zoom as possible, because it's going to make your life easier. We do all your work. Do you know what I'm saying? So, for instance, if you're not good at explaining Facade, we can explain it to your people and then they'll have a better understanding. So I would say get as much people on the Zoom as you can, because it's going to benefit you anyway. That's the advice I'd give you. But yeah, thank you all for coming on the Zoom. Thank you for your time, and hopefully we can see you on Sunday. So thanks, everyone.